Oh, gosh. 9:04, time for Top Talkers. Hello, friends.
Hello, Kurt.
Cub Carson's here from the newly signed Bob FM.
See that yellow and black? Black and yellow.
I like
black
it.
And yellow,
I
black
like
and
it.
yellow.
Did you
I want
see?
to see the bumblebee unitard.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, you
It's
look
coming.
so cute as a
Leanne
bumblebee.
Cusack's here.
You're welcome.
Leanne Cusack and Trisha Owens from Majic 100 FM. Did you get new colors?
A little while ago, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
thanks,
you did,
Thanks
too.
for noticing. Yeah.
You make them sound like a street gang. Did you get new colors?
Yeah, right?
Well, his is a street gang of two.
I got beaten in, actually.
Okay, this interesting study out of Germany, and they only study Germans in this area, I want you to know. But it says that social comparison is what's happening on Facebook. And reading others' Facebook posts and their statuses and the things that are happening to them creates a lot of envy.
Especially vacation photos. That's what they're saying, right? When you see other people post about their vacations.
Envy is one of the 7 deadlies.
It is, too.
my favorite
Damn
is
deadly
sloth.
sins.
Sloth. Yeah, I know, that's a good one. Sloth.
You know what? I'm actually this close to pulling the plug on the Facebook thing altogether. I mean, I know in
You're
what
going to like boycott it?
Well, you know what
You're
we
not
do
gonna
is
do
it's
that.
part and parcel of what we do. You know, it's part of the job now. You know that
Yes.
aspect of it. But my problem is exactly that kind of thing. Facebook has now become a spot where I find that people are trying to regain some kind of self-importance that may have eluded them when they were in high school.
I think for some people
Yeah.
that's the case.
I don't think
They're
it's
kind of like real estate. It's kind of like real estate listings. You know, if you're prone to hyperbole, then you really exaggerate what things are like on Facebook.
Yeah, I think, I'm with you. I think some people do that. I don't think that's the norm on Facebook.
Do you find yourself envious of your friends on Facebook,
No.
like your real friends?
Like my real, no,
Yeah, that
absolutely not. I'm like,
question.
That's a
Of
yeah,
like
the difference.
real
Yeah.
friends. Yeah.
but
Versus
I don't think I'm envious in general. It's just like, oh, that's a nice picture.
I don't know, Kurt, got any more pictures of Mexico you like to share?
How many of them did I post?
That was one, but I was very jealous of that picture.
That one photo.
The one with the birds?
That's the one, yeah.
Really?
I think what it speaks to is the fact that people aren't really posting the fact, oh, my 17-year-old son was just expelled because of. I mean,
Yeah, but some people do that.
I know, and I don't want to
And I
know.
don't feel envious about them.
But I don't want to know that.
Do you remember Facebook 50 years ago? It was probably called church. You know, people would go and they would connect.
That's a good
Yes.
point.
And they would actually, you would only know this
That's
much
where you got
about
your
your
gossip.
neighbors. You got your gossip. That's you'd know this much, and you're only meant to know.
Now
Ultimately-
it's the
ultimately-
go-to place now when
For
you've got
gossip.
issues with your neighbors in particular.
Or even your spouse.
Or a contractor
Right.
or something. You complain about everything on there.
Oh my God, some of the things people write on there. And what's
I've
with
had
the-
enough of it.
What's with the language? Stop it. Anyway.
Well, a little bit of swearing's all right.
We have a double rant here. I'm bookended by a rant. I love it.
Do you see this article about the Happy Gap?
That's why I wore a skirt.
That's
The
why I
space,
didn't.
the space between a female's super skinny upper thighs is something desired by young ladies
This
right now.
is awful. This is awful.
This is the kind of thing we're talking.
like unbelievable.
That is not attractive, by the way.
But you know what's happening is really a lot of these sites, and there are sites that are promoting anorexia and promoting
Yes.
thinness, and they're calling it being thin-spired.
Yeah.
And you know, really, what we have to make sure is that young women are worried about the gap between their ears. And,
Yes.
You know,
Because that's not normal. That is not normal. And anyone that's trying to like
It shouldn't be that way.
real women have curves.
and
Yes.
men like real women with curves. don't they?
Exactly. Exactly. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe is one of the most iconic sex symbols of
Yeah.
the last
But where
decade,
is that
century.
gone? Where's that
and,
gone?
And she was a size 12. She was a size 13.
Why does everybody want to think that people want skinny people?
This isn't new, though. Look at body modification through the ages. There used to
Yeah.
be blood
You know what?
letting,
It's
so
not
you'd have
new.
a
It's just
tail thing.
another in a long line
Corsetry?
of
Right,
disturbing
yes,
Yeah.
of course
trends.
they were. They break
Neck
ribs so they
stretching.
could get a.
Every culture has had sort of something, and it goes in
Why do
phases.
we do
used
that?
to have heroin chic because is vanity one of the 7 deadlies?
I think
I don't
it
know
is.
why I looked at. I looked
Yeah,
at
oh yeah,
Do you
I'm
know?
totally up to date. You came to the right person, Leanne. You
Tell me
came to
about
the right
all of the
person.
7 deadly sins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cub could explode at any moment.
I'm that excited to be here today.
And so vain.
But you wonder how
So
something
vain.
this crazy gets started, though. Like, yes, okay, we know obviously the models that are on the covers of magazines, but I mean, this is an extreme.
See, what happens, I think, is basic anorexia has gone by the wayside. It's passé now. Now we're getting specific about which body part
Certain
should
body
look
parts,
like
yeah.
what. and so on. It's just a continuation of that whole theme.
Yes.
We battle against, kids' bulimia and anorexia, and we think we're getting the message across when actually it's just changed direction a little bit.
And so many young people, and not just girls, because they talk about manorexia as well.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's this real sense of dysmorphic body image.
But at the same time, it's really hypocritical because you've got that aspect, but yet over the last few years, who's been the sexiest woman alive? It's Christina Hendricks from Mad Men. It's Kim Kardashian. These are women that have curves, and it's just. There's that rock and a hard place kind of thing, because there are people out there that think that they have to be, 95 pounds or 85 pounds, and that's the perfect weight, when in reality, they're not doing themselves any favors.
No, we have established during today's conversation that Cub Carson is a fan of the curvy woman.
I think he does.
I like the curves.
I'm going to just sit
Because
out
when I
straight
go out
and
on
try
a
to
date,
work.
say if I'm single and going out on a date, I want to go out on a date with a woman that will sit there and have a meal.
And not pick at her salad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Amen to that, brother.
Salad is a
Amen to
promissory
that.
note that real food is on the way, by the way.
There is a fantastic greeting card.
Sorry, no.
That's a good line. There's a greeting card that says, friends are like thighs. You want them to stick together. Right?
Oh, nice.
Well, in that case,
Get that on a t-shirt. That's good.
Your
That's
skirt,
good.
as I
I'm
said.
safe.
let's tighten up, ladies.
Thanks to our panel.
I know what I said, Ryan.
Although you may see him in a different color on your television sets at home, Cub Carson is actually black and yellow.
I am.
Or yellow and black.
Black and yellow.
Leanne Cusack on CTV News at noon today. You're on today.
I'm on today.
Yeah, what are you doing today?
Oh, today. Oh, thank
What are you
very
doing
much
today?
for that.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
today is really a lot of fun because we have a world champion. We have a rock star. He's a retriever rock star. I know rock star caught your attention. This dog from Burt's Rapids is on its way to Crufts in England,
No kidding.
which is the world's largest dog show. So that's kind of a big deal. So we have Bright in the studio doing tricks.
Cool. Trisha Owens has completed her day's work, and
That's it.
we'll now carry
Yeah.
on.
With us.